Welcome back. We love to introduce you to some Iowans that are doing fabulous things. And this morning we have a couple of children's book authors joining us. We have Becky Carlyle and Megan Cline. A couple of great stories that we'll talk about here in a minute. But let's first just talk about, you guys have a great story just in how you two met and your common interests and passions here with writing and your books. Share a little bit about that.
We were literally standing right next to each other the first day of school pickup. With her son was in first grade, my daughter was in kindergarten, and that day I had the worst case of my daughter is growing up too fast.
Oh, yeah.
So
I
was just trying to hold in tears, and she just started talking to me, and she assured me that everything was going to be okay, and a friendship developed. Yeah. And then one day I just happened to say, I'm in the middle of publishing a children's picture book, and Megan literally froze and said, "You got to be kidding me." And so I said, "What do you mean?" And she said, "I have 5 books written, but they're all unpublished." And I said, "Let me help you get them published." So our minds are still blown today that we were put right next to each other.
At that moment.
At that moment, following similar paths.
Yeah, that's how that works, though, sometimes. So, okay, Becky, let's talk about your book first.
Yeah.
The name of, you've got Baby Squashy Face here.
Yeah, it's Baby Squashy Face, and it is a funny book about a baby eating squash for the first time. It's written in rhyme, and it's uniquely told from the baby's point of view. So now we all know what the babies are probably thinking.
Yeah, because you always wonder, what are they thinking? Well, this will
it's
help
in
you
this
out
book.
with that.
Yeah.
And then Megan, talk about your children's
Sure,
book.
it's Winston Winks, and he is a curious wombat. And he has lots of questions about what to do and how to make things work, and his mom helps him. He wants to learn how to wink because he wants to wink at his grandfather, and he learns that it's not easy the first time, and you have to keep being persistent and keep trying, and she helps him accomplish that.
Now, is this Winston Wink, is this one of the 5 stories that you had written, or
yes.
you kind of?
So they're all Winston books. There's Winston Winks, Winston Wiggles, Winston Wonders. They're all based on W words. I have 12 stories written right now.
Okay.
I actually wrote one a little bit last night, working on another one, Winston Whispers. And they're all in a series. You don't have to read them in order, but they're all about Winston and his curiosities in the world.
Talk about how this, just meeting her and having already been part of the publishing process, how much this has helped you with getting yours going.
Oh, it's a whole different world. It was brand new to me.
You wrote these stories with the intention of trying to get them published, I would assume.
I wrote the stories mainly, they were first memoirs of my son, little events and stories that he did through his life. And as I was writing these down, I realized they were unfolding into stories. And so I started actually writing them in story form. And I just typed them away. I would read them once in a while, but they were starting to grow. And it's addictive. I kept writing more and more because I love the creativity of it, and it's a really great outlet. So when she mentioned she was publishing, and I had had people say to me, "You should do something with them. You should do something with your stories." And I thought, if she's doing it, I can too. And to have a support unit of somebody going through the same process, and it was all new to both of us. From everything from just the terminology of the processing and like 12-page spreads and
researching what kind of pen to use for book signings and what page you're supposed to sign.
Yes.
You have to learn about everything, and now we have each other.
Yeah, that's great.
It's awesome.
And this is your first book, correct?
It is my first book. I have 3 that are written and unpublished right now.
Okay.
But I wanted to do this with my daughter. We had a tough year previously. Our house was on the market for 6 months. We moved to a new town away from my daughter's friends. My son was dealing with reactive airway. We were in and out of the ER, doctor's office with breathing issues. And I wanted to do something special with just her. And so I thought, let's write a book together. And I thought a paper book, and she would draw the illustrations. And she goes, "A real book, Mommy, like the ones in the library?" No pressure. And so
that's right. Let's take it up a notch, Mom.
So I did 3 months of research, And I found a route called hybrid publishing, which is great for first-time authors because it's very difficult to get published traditionally. And so the hybrid publishing route, Mascot Books Publishing is who I went through. And literally, it's just a mixture between self-publishing and traditional publishing.
Okay, and we're going to talk more
Yes.
about that here in the next segment. But talk about just this. Were you a writer beforehand?
I was a grant writer
Okay.
in my previous job. I was a K-12 vocal music teacher, and then I moved to Illinois, and then I was a youth symphony manager, and in that I wrote grants. And I fell in love with writing, with grant writing. So I kind of always had it in the back of my head that this is something I wanted to do. But it's funny, I didn't know that it was on my bucket list until it was done. So it was like, this is on my bucket list, and I love it, and I want to do it over and over and over
That's
again.
great. Now, there's also, you have a cause that's related to one of the books and the proceeds of it.
Yeah, while I was publishing, I felt like there was another reason why I was writing the book, and I just waited for clarity, and I found out that my cousin's 3-year-old son had a rare genetic and unfortunately terminal disorder called ataxia telangiectasia. And since it's hard to say, we call it AT for short, and I have decided to donate a portion of my book's profits to the AT Children's Project, which is the organization that funds the research being done to hopefully find a cure for AT. And it's, AT, it progressively affects coordination, severely compromises immune systems, and AT patients have a very high rate of cancer. So I really want to help.
Yeah, that's great. And you want to learn more about that, you can go to the website, and as well as Becky and Megan both have websites, and you can learn more about that cause as well.
Yeah.
Talk about the illustrations. You had mentioned that your daughter was going to do some of the drawings and so forth. Are some of the drawings in your book inspired by her by chance, or?
Well, I mean, she lived this. I mean, this is like, when they put the squash in the hair, and all babies do this. Yeah. When they sneeze, you end up wearing it. So, so illustrations are inspired by her, but my illustrator, Chiara Chavati, is from Italy, which, so the publisher sent me some portfolios to look through, and we clicked with Chiara, and I would love to meet her someday.
So that's something that kind of happens after you have it written, and then
submit to the publisher, and there's a screening process, and they will only publish what they want to publish. So it's not like self-publishing where you just
can do whatever you want.
but she has an interesting story about her illustrations.
So my company sent me 5 portfolios, and I had pegged which one I wanted. I was looking at more of a wispy line, light illustrations, and then I shared them with my husband and my child, my son, and he was adamant it had to be Sakshi. And I said, okay. It wasn't really the look I was looking for, but I submitted it, and then we waited. And it's a long wait. So you hand over your manuscript to somebody you've never spoken to, and then they come back 3 to 4 weeks later with a pencil sketch. And we open it up, and my son says, that's Winston. And I said, you're right, it is. And to get your words, your thoughts, and to see how somebody has put it into art. Yeah. It was very emotional. Yeah, it was really great.
Your books are available at Barnes & Noble, and I would imagine you can get them online and so forth. And you also have a signing that's coming up. Let's talk about that quick.
Yeah, the Barnes & Noble signing is on March 9th at 2 p.m. We would love for children to come. They can bring a baby doll, a stuffed animal. We want questions from the children. There will be a question and answer time for people to learn more about publishing. And then there'll be a book signing there, and come have fun, grab a coffee. Yeah. It'll be relaxed, nothing formal.
A couple of great stories, so hopefully you take advantage of that. And then when we come back after the break, for all of you out there who are writers or maybe have some stories sitting in some folders somewhere, they're going to share some publishing tips and things that they've learned along the way to maybe help out those of you at home that also have a story that you're wanting to get published. So stay tuned, more to come.